All right, guys, welcome back. Couple things to report here. First of all, I've realized my mistake, which you probably have already seen. Instead of using the as scheduled schedule, I have inadvertently used the as played schedule. So we only have a single home game here against Cincinnati instead of having the normal. I think it was supposed to be a 2-game set that they would have had normally in real life. Had cold weather not intervened. The second thing I've noticed is that I went into the editor, took a look at the fan interest for the Mets, and realized that it was set as 0. I'm not sure why that is, but it makes no sense, and it hasn't moved up despite the fact that we've been winning. So I put it up at like 60 or something like that, and I put another whatever thing up. As a result, we do have more fans here, and I'm going to end up adjusting that by hand if it doesn't happen automatically. I noted that the financials in this game are turned off, which is kind of normal if you're going to do a replay using original teams, original transactions, and stuff like that. But in retrospect, we probably should have turned financials on just for the fact that it means that stuff like that is turned on. And it's more fun when the size of your audience ends up going up after you win. So as a result, we have a little under 20,000 here today, which I think is a little bit more realistic. Dwight Gooden on the mound here, May 1st, 1962. And it's the Mets taking on the Reds once again. And here we go back down, and the first pitch from Gooden is swung on by Vada Pinson for a strike, 0-1. And there's a ball low, 1-1. There's a slider high, 2-1 now. And that's away, 3-1. There's a ground ball over to second. It'll be Backman throwing to first, 1 away. Cardenas up there again, and he takes the ball inside, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss on that changeup, fooled him. And that misses high, 2-2. Popped up right side, Strawberry will not get there in time. It's another ground ball to Backman, who throws to first, and there's 2 away. Here now is Frank Robinson. There's a ball to Robinson, and a fly ball over to left field. This is going to fall in right in front of Heap for the base hit. Robinson gets the base hit. He's now hitting 346, and that'll bring up Gordy Coleman. If Robinson was the only hitter on the Reds, it'd be a hard team to face. Coleman hits a ground ball over to Backman, who throws to first for the out, and we go to the bottom of the first inning. Here is Lenny Dykstra up against Jim Maloney. There's a strike in there to Dykstra, 0-1. And a ball high, 1-1. Maloney had a good 1961, that I know. Ball inside, 2-1. Swing and a miss, it's 2-2. And that is low. Full count now on Lenny. And that's away, so Dykstra goes down to first. He's the base runner, and up comes Wally Backman. Throw to first, nothing happening. And Lenny is going to try to test Edwards' arm, and he ends up being thrown out, so there's 1 away, just like that. Here comes Backman now, 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss, it's 1-1. That's inside, 2-1. Inside again, 3-1. Fly ball left field, that's going to curve foul. Full count now. And that's away, so Backman finds a way to get aboard, and here comes Keith Hernandez. And that is a wild pitch. I'm not sure what that kind of pitch that was. That was low and way out of the strike zone. That came up here, and when you look here, it was low. So another animation problem. 1-0 pitch is high, 2-0. And there's a strike, 2-1 to Keith. That's low again, 3-1. And there's a strike, full count now on Hernandez, and he fouls that one away. And that's low for ball 4. So Maloney has walked 2, gave up 1 base hit, and here comes Darryl Strawberry. And Darryl fouls 1 away. It's 0-1 on him. And there's another wild pitch. I'm not quite sure where that one went, and the runners move up. That was way inside on Strawberry, so Maloney really having some problems here in the early going. And this is just barely fouled away, 1-2. Ground ball, shortstop, and Cardenas is not going to get that in time. And Strawberry is thrown out, though, it looks like, but he has scored. He's driven in the run. Backman scores at the end of that. It looked like Strawberry was going to be able to make the reach base on that one, at least the way the animation was, but he was apparently called out. Here's Hernandez. I'm sorry, here's Carter. Hernandez on second. 1-1 the count to Carter. And there's a strike, 1-2. And that curve misses inside, 2-2. Hit deep to center, but it's playable. Pinson has it for the out, and we go to the top of the second inning. 1-0 Mets. Jerry Lynch now takes a strike, 0-1. We've seen just about everybody on the Reds after that big, 11-inning game, 0-2. There was a ball outside, 1-2. Fouled away. That miss is just low, 2-2. And that miss is just outside, full count. Gooden's getting squeezed. It's a ground ball to first. Hernandez throws over to Dwight, covering of the bag, 1 away. Here's Blasingame, and he takes the ball inside, 1-0. There's a strike at the knees. Good pitch by Dwight, 1-1. That's fisted over to left field. That'll be in there for a double, I'm guessing. And Heap goes around to pick that up, but it's not until Blasingame is in at second base with the double. And here comes Eddie Casco with a runner in scoring position. There's a strike by Gooden, 0-1. And that's lined up the middle, base hit. Dykstra is going to throw home. No, yes, and he throws in time, and that gets Blasingame at the plate. Casco had to hold at first, and so it's still a 1-0 lead for the Mets. Here now is Johnny Edwards, and there's a ground ball to Santana, who throws to first in plenty of time. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Mets, and the Mets figure out a way to get out of that one. Here now is Ray Knight. Swing and a miss by Knight, 0-1. Hit deep to center. Got a chance. No, not quite. Pinson has that for the out, 1 away, and up comes Heat. Heap hits one deep to left center field. That's tailing, and Pinson dives for it and makes a good catch, 2 away. And it's Rafael Santana. He hits a ground ball over to short, and Cardenas picks that up and then boots it, drops it, and that'll be an error on the Reds. First one of the game against Cincinnati, and Santana now the runner on at first. And here comes Gooden, who takes the ball. And that's inside and hits him. And so the runner moves up to second. Gooden goes over to first, and that'll bring up Lenny Dykstra. I've got to guess that was not on purpose. Dykstra now, ground ball over to Cardenas, who throws over to second base. They get Gooden coming in, and we go to the top of the third. Still 1-0 Mets. Jim Maloney up there takes the ball away, curve. And swing and a miss at that curve. Good curveball by Dwight. And that one just misses. 2-1. Fouled away. I think it's been nothing but curves here. Yeah, 4 curveballs in a row. And that was the fastball low. Full count.
Strike 3.
And that curveball, beauty in there for strike 3. Gooden with his first strikeout of the game. And here is Vada Pinson. It's a ground ball over to second, rather. Backman throws to first. There's 2 away. And here's Leo Cardenas. Takes a strike, knee high, 0-1. And that's low, 1-1. That's popped up center field. Dykstra has that for the out. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Wally Backman will lead this off. Takes a strike, 0-1. That's hit over the right side. It's fielded by the first baseman Coleman, who flips over to Maloney, and there's 1 away. Keith Hernandez up there now, takes the ball. Swing and a miss on that one. That was way out of the strike zone. There's ball 2 to Keith. Fly ball left field, foul, curving foul, 2-2. Outside, full count now on Keith. And that's inside for ball 4. Another walk given up by Maloney. He's given up 4 so far, and here comes Strawberry. There's a strike in there to Darrell, 0-1. And man, he swings and misses that changeup. Looks bad doing so. Ball in the dirt is 1-2. That's inside, 2-2. Fouled off. Fouled away again, just barely by Straw. And it's fouled away once again.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, and that changeup really fooled him. 2 away, and here comes Gary Carter. Gary fouls this one away, 0-1. There's a ball high, 1-1. That's low, 2-1 now to Carter. Pops this one up, and this will do it. It's going to be the Looks like that's the shortstop, no, second baseman Blasingame making the catch for the out. We go to the top of the fourth. Still 1-0 Mets. Apparently we had some rain and a stop, so Gooden throws a ball low to celebrate. And there's a swing and a miss now by Frank Robinson. 1-1 the count. That's trickled back to Gooden, who throws to first, one away. Coleman now takes the ball outside. There's a strike, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2 now. Misses just barely, 2-2. That's hit deep to left, but Heap's got that for the out. 2 gone. Jerry Lynch now against Gooden. That's hit up to center field. Dykstra's got a beat on that one, no problem. He makes the catch, and we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Will be Ray Knight here to lead this off. And he hits one deep to right field. That's going to be in there. That'll be the first hit of the game for the Mets. Knight's going to go for 2. And he has that easily, a double for Ray Knight. So Knight makes it to second easily on that 2-bagger. First hit of the game for the Mets, who have the 1-0 lead. Here's Danny Heap. And he hits this one deep to left. It's curving. It's going to be caught, I think. No, just foul. Just landing in the seats. This is fouled the other way. 0-2 now on Heap. Hit deep to right, but not quite deep enough. But that lands in there for a base hit. That was poorly played by Frank Robinson. Base hit there for Heap. And that sends Knight over to third. Here comes Santana. Takes the ball high. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Santana hitting .242. Another swing and a miss. He's had a number of RBIs here lately. And he takes strike 3 right over the heart of the plate. So there's one away. That'll bring up Gooden. Gooden, and you know what time it is. Time to bunt. He bunts one a beauty down the first base line. The only play by the first baseman, Coleman, is to Blasingame covering first. And he moves up to second. Knight, of course, stuck at third. 2 away now, and here's Dykstra. There's a ball outside, 1-0. That's fouled away, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Popped up, that's going to be foul. We'll see if Robinson has a play on that. No, just misses that. 1-2. Now it's 2-2, as that was low. Almost a wild pitch, full count now on Dykstra. And that's low for ball 4, and so Jim Maloney has walked 5 now. And he's got to deal with Wally Backman. And Backman, first pitch swing, hits a little pop-up over to second base. Blazingame's got that. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Still 1-0 Mets, and here comes Blasingame. Had a double last time up, and he takes a ball. Fouled away right side, 1-1. Ball 2 outside, 2-1. That's low, 3-1 the count. That's low for ball 4, so Gooden has struck out only 1 and has walked 1 now. And here's Casco, who turns around to bunt, takes a ball. Bunts this time, foul, 1-1. It's fouled off again, 1-2. Fouls that just barely back. Hit down the left field line, just foul. That's hit over to center. That's going to land in front of Dykstra for a base hit. His throw comes in quickly. They're not going to test his arm, and that'll bring up Johnny Edwards. Nobody out here, top of the 5th, and the Reds are starting to threaten again. There's a ball low, and this is hit straight over to center field. Dykstra has this one, makes the catch, and they're not going to advance on him again, as I said. 1 away, and here comes Jim Maloney, and I think that we're going to play the infield in. There's in. There's the bunt. And Gooden throws to third, but is not in time. And the shortstop, Santana, couldn't get there in time. So there's 1 out, and we'll bring the infield in, I think, once again. Top of the 5th inning, 1-0 lead for the Mets. Pinzon takes a ball, just barely, and hits a fly ball over to right field. Strawberry has this catch, and he throws home. It's not going to be in time, I think. Not in time, and that ties this game up at 1. 1-1 now, runners on at first and third. 2 outs, top of the 5th. There's a ball low to Cardenas. And a ground ball back to Gooden, who throws to first for the out. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-1 ball game. Here comes Keith. Ball inside. 1-0. Ground ball down the first base line. That'll be a double, I believe, for Hernandez. And there he goes into second in front of the throw for the double. Hernandez with double number 6 this season, and that'll bring up Darryl Strawberry again. Strawberry has struck out once already today. And he takes the ball 1-0. There's another ball, 2-0 on Darryl. There's a strike, 2-1. Fastball for a strike, 2-2. That's away. Full count now on Strawberry. That's away again. So Maloney has walked his 6th batter. We need to make them pay for this. Up comes Gary Carter. There's a strike over the plate and the ball low, 1-1. That's outside corner, 1-2. That misses, 2-2. 9:02 p.m. It's still not dark. I don't understand that. And it goes short to second to first for a double play. Poorly hit by Carter. Hernandez goes over to third on that play. Cardenas to Blasingame to Coleman. He made that look routine. And up now comes Ray Knight, who takes the ball. Another one high, 2-0. Now it's low, 3-0 now the count. There's a strike, 3-1. And that's just on the outside corner, full count. Fly ball left field, not bothering anybody, and it's going to be Lynch who grabs that for the out. We go to the top of the 6th. Still not dark here. Not sure what's going on with the weather system here. There's a ball inside. Another one inside to Robinson. 2-0. 2-1 now. There's a strike, 2-2. Fly ball right field, and that's in front of Strawberry for another Cincinnati base hit. They have 5 hits here against our 3. That'll bring up Gordy Coleman. I tell you, we've gotten a lot of walks, and we haven't made a count. There's a ball way outside by Gooden, 1-0. That's outside again, 2-0. There's the strike, good curveball, 2-1. There's another strike outside corner, 2-2. Hit to left field and deep. Curving just foul. Still 2-2. Another one hit over to left. Again, foul ball. Fouled away again. Foul back. A ground ball to second. Backman to Santana on to Hernandez for the double play, and there's 2 away. Here now is Jerry Lynch playing left field, takes the ball inside. And another one low and inside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. That's blasted over to center field. Dykstra, though, is there. He's got it for the out. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, still 1-1. Here's Danny Heap, and yeah, it's just not getting dark. Amazing. Must be a second sun out there. Heap fouls one away and then takes another strike, 0-2. That's fouled off. There's a ball inside, 1-2. Ball 2, 2-2 now the count. That's inside, full count now in Heap. That's blasted up the middle for a base hit. So the Mets get their 4th hit of the ball game, and that'll bring up Rafael Santana with a Heap on at first. Heap is hitting 400. There's a pitch inside that misses. A swing and a miss by Santana, 1-1. Another swing and a miss is 1-2. Low and inside, 2-2. There's ball 3, full count. It's fouled away. Count will remain full. That's inside for another walk. Maloney's given up 7. He stays in there, and here comes Gooden. You know he's going to bunt. Everyone's looking for it. He's bunted down the third base line. The throw to first is in time, and the runners move up. So with 1 out, here once again is Lenny Dykstra. He's 0 for 1 today. Walked twice. Takes the ball low. Swing and a miss of that one. It's 1-1. Fouled away. 1-2 now on Dykstra.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, and down he goes. 2 away, and here comes Backman. Wally fouls one off. Takes the ball away at 1-1. Blasted to center, but Pinson is there. He's fast, and he grabs that for the out. Mets had 2 in scoring position. Couldn't score any of them. Top of the 7th, 1-1. Swing and a miss by Blasingame on that good curve by Gooden. That's way outside, 1-1. That's rocked over to right field, but Strawberry's got that for the out easily. 1 away. Here's Eddie Casco. There's a ball high to Casco, 1-0. Pop-up. Who's it going to be? Looks like Hernandez. No, it's going to be Backman grabbing that for the out. 2 away. Johnny Edwards now up there. And he takes the ball, 1-0. That's hit over to right field. That's going to be in there for 2. It's going to be Strawberry going back to grab that one. Throws it in, but it's far too late. Double for Edwards, and up next comes Jim Maloney, the pitcher. There's a ball down low. 6 hits now for the Reds. Ground ball to Backman. Throws on to Hernandez, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. Keith Hernandez comes up here to lead this off. Takes the ball outside. Fouls one off, 1-1. Hit over to right field. That'll be in there in front of Robinson. Base hit again for Hernandez. Keith is hitting .441, and that'll bring up Darryl Strawberry. Now, Strawberry struck out once, walked once, 0 for 2, and he takes the ball low. And then swings and fouls a curveball back. He's having a hard time hitting off-speed stuff. That's low, 2-1. That's hit over to right. That's going to land foul. No, it's going to be caught by Robinson. 1 away, and here comes Carter. Carter hit into a double play last time. Takes the ball low. Another ball inside, 2-0. Fouled away, 2-1. That's outside, so it's 3-1. And that's low and inside for ball 4. Maloney now has walked 8, and that's going to be it for him. Jim Brosnan going to come into this game to pitch. So we've defeated the starter to the point where he was taken out, and now we have to deal with the Cincinnati bullpen, which we know is not that great. There's a ball tonight, 1-0. Swinging and a miss, 1-1. Oh, ground ball back to Brosnan. He goes to second for 1, but Carter with a good slide breaks up that double play. Hernandez goes to third. Knight stays at first, 2 away, and here's Danny Heap. And he hits one just foul left side, 0-1. There's a ball, 1-1. Another ball, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Look bad on that slider, 2-2. This is popped up, and this will do it. Second baseman, Blazingame, grabs that. We go to the top of the 8th. Vada Pinson starts off. Takes a ball low, 1-0. Hitting 181. Fouled away, 1-1. You don't want your leadoff hitter hitting 181. Fly ball left field, and it's going to be Heap. Just can't get to it. 1-2 now the count.
Strike 3.
And that's strike 3 right down the middle. Second for Gooden, second strikeout. 1 away, and here is Cardenas, who takes the strike. And a ball, 1-1. I guess the weather system gave up on us. It's supposed to be dark now, and it looks as light as ever. Base hit up the middle for Cardenas, and that'll put him on base, 1 away, top of the 8th, so we'll play double play depth. I'm not sure if I did something accidentally to turn it off or what happened. There's a ball to Robinson, 1-0. And that's a strike. He clearly went around, 1-1. Another strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss, down he goes. So third strikeout for Gooden. That'll bring up Coleman now with 2 outs. There's a ball outside, 1-0. Comebacker to Gooden, throws to first, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's Rafael Santana to lead this off. Mets need a run, at least. There's a ball low, 1-0 to Rafael. 2-0, that one misses. Ball 3, he'll take this one. There's a strike down the middle, 3-1. And that's a really weak swing. Ground ball back to Brosnan, throws to first, 1 away. Here's Gooden. The ball inside, 1-0. That's fisted over to second base. Blazingame grabs that, 2 away. Here's Lenny Dykstra, 0 for 2 today. Don't remember the last time he didn't have a base hit in a game, and he answers promptly by hitting one over to left center field. This is going to be a double for Lenny, and he gets aboard with the double. And we'll see if we can drive him in. Here comes Wally Backman. Takes a ball inside. He is 0 for 3, walked and scored. There's a strike, 1-1. Ball outside, 2-1. Ground ball over to third. Throw to first is in time. And we go to the top of the 9th inning, still 1-1. Gooden's thrown 105. See if he can stay in there. There's a ball low to Lynch. And a strike, 1-1 on Jerry. Ground ball, second base. Backman throws to first. 1 gone. Don Blazingame up there now. 1 for 2 today. Takes a strike. Popped foul. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. So Gooden, 4 strikeouts, and that'll bring up Marty Keogh. He's going to be the pinch hitter. He takes the ball low, 1-0. There's another one low, 2-0. 3-0, that one missed. There's ball 4, 2 walks now by Gooden. That'll bring up Edwards, another lefty, takes the ball, and another ball, 2-0 the count. And here's ball 3, Gooden missing. There's a strike, 3-1, 7 balls in a row. That's up the middle for a base hit. Gooden is looking like he's in trouble. Throw goes over to third base, is not going to be in time, and we're in a little bit of trouble here. Here comes Hank Foils against Gooden. Gooden, I think he can get one more. Throws a strike to Foils, 0-1. Way inside, 1-1. Curveball just misses. 2-1, that's fouled away, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and down goes Foils, and we go to the bottom in the ninth. 1-1 the score, and it'll be the heart of the order for the Mets. Here's Keith Hernandez, singled last time up. Takes the ball, and it'll be against Bob Miller, left-handed pitcher. And that's a ball again, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2. Just fouled, 2-2 it remains. It's fisted over to left side, and the third baseman, Cook, the new third baseman, makes a great play on that one for the out, 1 away. Here's Darryl Strawberry, 0 for 3 today. Takes a strike, 0-1. That's a ball high, 1-1. That's low, 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2 now on Straw. Inside, full count. It's hit over to right field, and Robinson's got that one easily for the out. 2 gone. Here's Gary Carter. There's a ball low, 1-0. That's outside, 2-0 on Gary. It's low again, 3-0. There's a strike down the middle, 3-1. It's hit deep to left, but not deep enough. It's going to be easy for Lynch, and we go to the top of the 10th. Now this is the question, how much longer can Gooden stay in there? Pinson takes a strike, 0-1. That's a ball low and outside, 1-1. He went around, 1-2 now the count. Fouled away, still 1-2. Barely fouled off, 1-2 remains. Way inside, 2-2. And that's inside again, full count by Dwight. Ground ball to second, Backman throws to first, 1 gone. Cardenas now takes a strike, 0-1. And that's low and outside, 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss, look bad on that one, 1-2. Swing and a miss again, down he goes. Gooden has strikeout number 6, and that'll bring up Frank Robinson. This has got to be the last batter for Gooden, I'm guessing. That's away for a ball. Swing and a miss, it's 1-1. That's a strike, 1-2. Head off the fist foul, 1-2. Hit over to right field, and that's going to be curving foul. 1-2 remains. And that's hit deep to left, and that's going to be gone. Home run for Frank Robinson, and Gooden pitched to one batter too many. 2-1 now, Reds. It's a little bit sad there for Dwight Gooden. Gives up 9 hits here in 9 2/3, but that's going to be it. 2-1 now, Reds, and we have a whole bunch of lefties coming up. And so we're going to put in our left-handed pitcher. I think we put Orozco in here in this game. Let me hold on to him there. There we go. So Jesse Orozco is coming into this game. Probably should have come in a little bit earlier. There's a ball away, 1-0. Ground ball first base. Hernandez has it, boots it, and there's no play. And so that means Coleman's able to reach a board with the air, and that'll bring up Jerry Lynch. Lynch has a little ground ball over back to Orozco, who fields it, throws to first, not in time. Infield hit. And there's runners on first and second with 2 outs here top of the 10th, and Orozco's next pitch is high. 1-0. It's a fly ball over and out to right field, and Strawberry's there for the out. We go to the bottom of the 10th inning. It'll be Knight, Heap, and then Santana. I suppose Santana will hit. There's a strike to Ray Knight, 0-1. He fists this one foul right side. It's 0-2. The ball low, 1-2. And that hits him. That hits Knight. Now, you know that was not intentional. That'll bring up Danny Heap. And we'll see what we can do. There's the ball outside, 1-0. Slider misses, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1 the count. Low and inside, and it's 3-1. There's ball 4. So Miller having his control problems. And let's see what we can do here. I don't think we want Santana to hit for himself. We're going to put Foster into pinch hit for him. That's fouled away by George. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 quickly. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Strikes out, and there's one away. Here comes Orozco, and we're going to take him out as well. He's going to be Howard Johnson, who will come into pinch hit for him. Johnson will come up there, hit right. Takes the ball low, 1-0. Fouls one away, 1-1. It's hit over into foul territory. No, not quite. Stays fair. Right field, and Frank Robinson grabs that for the out. 2 away, and here comes Dykstra. Fouls one away, 0-1. That's hit over to right field. That's going to land foul. 0-2 here on Dykstra. He's 1 for 3 today. And he went around on that one, strike 3. So the Mets lose another close one, 2-1 to the Reds. I tell you, there's something about the Reds that are driving me nuts here already this season. Those left-handed pitchers that get you, and when they go to their left-handers in the bullpen, we can't seem to hit anybody. So the Mets lose this one, 2-1 in 10 innings. Poor outing from Gooden. I'm starting to wonder whether we should take him away from the number 1 spot in the rotation. He's now 3 for 3. Or 3-3, I should say, and he hasn't pitched particularly well in any of his outings, I would say. He's, in terms of strikeouts per 9, I think he's last in the starting rotation. So we'll sort of mix around things a little bit here and see what comes out of this. We'll talk with you again tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.